you into this little hole over here. I have shrank you and moved you over there, Moxfield. I don't need you right now. Or maybe I do need Moxfield right now. What's happening, everybody? It is me, Emmara, goddess of Blunder. Make Magic the Gathering content on the interwebs occasionally. That is a thing that happens. I am a cosplayer. I am a puppeteer. I'm one of your former ambassadors for Dustborn 8th Adrift, Innistrad Remastered Final Fantasy, and Avatar The Last Airbender. I really like Magic just a little bit. I've been playing for like 32 years. This is a magical miniature morning with Emmara. This is me, Emmara. This is not technically morning for me anymore. I've been up for a really long time. Too long, even. But we're here. We're going to paint some miniatures. We're going to go through my stuff, which, yeah, my Magic collection here. Did I add this to my actual... Is this the actual list? Oh, no, this isn't the actual list. This is my Magic Online. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. MTGO. Deck. And this was my Splinter deck that I played for the Magic the Gathering Breakfast Club game. Breakfast Club. There. That way I know. Because I do have an actual paper version that I do need to add. This was just a silly version that I built on Magic Online. Silly. It did its thing. It's a glass cannon, but it did its thing. That's all that matters. Thank you for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. This is my little program where I just do whatever the fuck I want until I have to go do adult things. Done adult things already today, so why should I do more adult things? So we're gonna paint miniatures. We're painting my Sisters of Silence right now. We're almost done with them, so I was like, man, we should probably finish them. I can finally glue her sword back on. Her sword fell off months ago. That's really been bothering me. I was like, I should just glue this back on. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait until I finish this, and then I will. We are gonna start a jam on here. What should we listen to today? You know what? Let's listen to this. Let's make sure this isn't picking up on that. We'll make sure that this is playing the sound and the things that we don't want playing are not playing. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. Don't want playing. Aha! Success. Winning. I'm so bad at ever writing that I'm actually online. Most of the time it's just, I get back home and I'm like, okay, I guess this is what's happening. And then I'm like, well, I guess I have to do this now. You know what, Stream Elements, I need to figure out how to shut you off so I can actually turn my Nightbot back on. It tells me Moxfielding isn't a word. It doesn't know. It doesn't even know. I haven't heard this song in a long time either. Okay. Anyway, got the chat up. Things are going. We're doing things. We're never gonna finish adding all my cards to Moxfield. It's never gonna happen. Don't believe in myself. My master list is no longer correct anymore, so I sold and traded a bunch of stuff, so now it's just all over the place. So I'm like, well, guess I gotta figure out something different. Seize the Spoils, I do believe, is worth money. I don't know. Apparently this is where it's worth 69 cents. Perfect. So, anyway, I make a lot of Magic content. I been playing Magic for 32 years. I've been doing this for 4 years. And I don't know. It's been good times. I've gotten to do so many amazing things. So it's all been well worth it. $5.49. That's ridiculous. I knew that it was worth more money than what it should be. I actually think Big Score is worth money too. I might be wrong though. I could be very wrong. I guess we'll find out. I feel like I'm playing like the Price is Right kinda. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, did I choose correctly? Did I decide that was this card actually worth money? Yes, it is. It's worth $2. You know how many? I had 6 copies of it just hanging out. The silly thing is, so often, I mean, those are common cards. I imagine this is actually worth more money than it should probably be in a plastic sleeve. It should fucking be in a plastic sleeve. What the fuck? $74? What the fuck is... No! It's just floating around. I hate this. Where do my sleeves go? Guess we gotta get more sleeves. Apparently we weren't prepared for this at all. Which doesn't surprise me. Not surprised at all. Wait a second. She's not ready to do anything that's going on here? That sounds correct. Sounds like her. Uh-oh, these are actually sleeves that I do need for things. Just grabbing things from random places. Aha! You know what? I don't really care. A lot of this is just... Ugh, so many card divider things for boxes and things. So just like all my extra sleeves that I have laying around. And some of them maybe someday I will need for actual decks that they have sleeve tears or something, and then I'm gonna have to find them and never be able to find them. So, I mean, that's probably happening. Why are these paintbrushes here? Everything is in weird spots. I needed my area for things the other day to play Magic, and so I moved everything, and now I'm like, oh, this is not where I want anything. This is horrible. And then tomorrow I'm gonna have to move it all back, so. It's my Barbie. Hey, Barbie. What's up, baby girl? What are we gonna do? Yeah, somebody's in trouble. Somebody messed with things in here they should not have messed with. Yeah, was it you? I don't know, I'm sitting here, I might be talking to the culprit. Knowing you are questionable, my little one. You are questionable. Anyway, apparently the polluted bonds is worth like $74. I mean, that's silly. We added like $100 in cards and we're done. Okay, cool. We did the thing. Okay. You know, what is actually do the Balthazar gold? Is this the new one? Maybe? I don't want to open a new one. I don't want to open a new one, baby girl. I have 2 other ones, and I don't know which one is good and which one isn't. So we're just gonna shake both of them. So we've been painting my Custodes. I'm excited to get them done. I mean, I'm excited to get anything done. Doesn't happen often. I think this is the one I actually need to throw away. I should probably just keep it away from everything else. I have more paintbrushes. I go through paintbrushes insanely fast. Don't want to. It just happens. So I've had these freaking Silent Sisters for a long time. I had originally got them for my Witch Hunters back before the Sisters had an actual book. I do like that the Custodes in the Witch Hunters, or the Silent Sisters and stuff are, you can use them from in both games for Horus Heresy, and you can use them for the other game, Warhammer. That's right. I forgot the main game. Wait, what's that game that everybody's playing with the little guys that are Space Marines? Somethings. Hey, it's been a long life. I was just gonna say a long day. It has been a long day. It's been a long week. A long year. Everything is peachy. It's not a thing that people say. Oh, people don't know what they're talking about. Anyway, I have been playing Warhammer for a very long time. I started in '99. I know I tell these stupid stories all the time, but I'm supposed to talk all the time. I believe that's what streaming is about. We sit here, we chat, you hear me say words, you say words, I say words, you say words back and forth to each other. I think those are all things that are happening, right? I'm saying words to you. You're listening to my words. Do I do these in gold? Yeah, I would do these in gold too. They're little hair bands. It's like, I don't know. Most of the time, I don't do any kind of planning to my painting, so sometimes I'm just like, okay, this is the color this is. Should this be this color? I don't know. Don't really care. I don't know what I'm doing. Welcome to the most unprofessional stream on the internet. And I'd have it no other way. We will have to do some cleanup on capes and things, because apparently I got sloppy at some point. The thing is, I might have got sloppy before. I might have not been currently. Apparently when I came back, because I came back in 22, I had stopped playing for like 7 years, give or take. I was still reading the books and playing all the games and things, but I wasn't doing the models anymore. It's like, well, I have to get rid of one of my hobbies. I can't have all these. As a poor person, I can't have all my hobbies. Fuck, I can't even have one of them anymore. So I just was like, okay, I guess Warhammer is going. It's like my friends stopped hanging out with me and stopped playing with me, so I was like, I may as well just quit Warhammer. So I quit Warhammer for a couple of years. I mean, I was still doing the things, just not playing. And yeah, I came back with Kill Team. And then I thought it was like, I'll just build a unit and I can tell a story and play with these guys and I'll be satisfied. I wasn't satisfied. I don't know how to do anything simply. So I got too entrenched in this. And now here we are. Here we are with 13 armies. I think I have more than 13 armies, actually. I said it yesterday, and I was like, I have 13 armies. I was like, I think I might have more armies than that. I was like, I might just be lying. I might have just lied. I should have done these freaking things before. Gonna have to fix these capes anyway, so. Yay, that's one more done. Well, gold on those guys done. That was so bad. I had glued the sword on, and then she was just sitting there while I was painting her, and it just fell off. I was like, yeah, pretty cool. I was like, yay, more problems. Woo! My favorite thing on all of Warhammer, paint or building things. Woohoo! I hate building things. Fucking hate it. My least favorite thing about Warhammer is that I have to build these. Fucking pre-painted things, which is just fucking stupid. But I mean, I guess there's people who just don't have the time and don't care. But I don't know. I don't know. Yay, we painted the sword. I do need to finish this guy. I want to finish my Maelstrom guys, and I just have not gotten around to it. Forgot to bring water over here, so you get to see me ingest paint, which is always fun. It's fun for me. Fun for you. It's fun for everybody. Your cape is not on properly. Whatever. You're such a pain in the butt, me. This is the girl whose sword fell off. I have to paint most of these Custodes gold still. I mean, they have their gold primer on, but it was the Retributor armor, and if you've been following here, we had all sorts of issues with it, so it didn't work out well for us. I don't know what I thought this was going to be color-wise, that I just didn't paint it. Maybe I just didn't paint it. These paintbrushes are falling apart. Oh, she still has white stuff that I gotta do on her. Ugh. Killing me. Every time I think I'm close to finishing things, I'm like, oh, we're not close to finishing this. It's a lot worse than I thought. And this she has a helmet on, so we don't have to worry about her face. If you didn't know, Emmara hates painting faces. It's one of her least favorite things to do. Back in the day when I could do it, it wasn't so bad. Don't like anything I just did. Ah, my gosh, that's too much paint. For some reason, I thought all of their hands were not gloved, so I did not do a good job painting them. By not painting them. I probably shouldn't completely paint that hand since I still need to glue the sword on. Also, parts of this gold just do not want to go over top of this black. It's my own fault for priming everything in black most of the time. But the last time I primed something in a different color with the gold, yeah, that didn't work out well. I don't like that sometimes I do buy paints and they've been sitting there, and then when I get them home, there's nothing I can do about it. Like, they don't work. It's not like I can take them back to the LGS and complain about it. I mean, I could, but what are they gonna do about it? I mean, they could probably give me another one, but most of the time the LGSs around here don't have extra supplies of things. You can't complain about it, and they'll be like, oh, we'll give you another one. They don't have another one to give you. a giant LGS, maybe, but most things, it's not most places. Especially if you're doing have an LGS. It's not a profitable business. I mean, if you have enough inventory and you have enough people coming in and you're in a good location, there's a lot of factors that go into it. I always was just going to open one just because I had nothing else to do with my life. And I have all of the amounts of things to sell. I just wanted a place to play Magic that doesn't go away. They always go away. We lose every LGS we've ever had here in the last 2 decades that I've lived here. It's not... It's so weird because we're in like a college town, so it's not like there's not kids to take their money from. Like, there's a bunch of nerdy music geeks that probably have money that their parents gave them that we can take. I don't understand. They probably need Magic cards, and they're probably just going to use it for drugs and drinking. So because that's all we get. It was just the air freaking newspapers every weekend. So stupid. Just a bunch of kids getting in trouble for stupid things. They get caught all the time. We have a very active police force in our college town. But don't pee on everything. These kids love peeing on stuff. How often we got kids getting arrested for peeing on stuff outside. I used to pee on stuff outside all the time. I never got caught. So what the fuck are you doing? You're smart. You went to college. I'm fucking stupid. I'm uneducated and stupid and don't get caught for peeing on stuff. That's right, that's one of my skills. Like, she's so good. Not getting caught peeing on things. Yeah, that's right, I'm proud of myself. Leave me alone. Let me have my small victories. Do I do those in pink or do I do those in purple? I was gonna do all my witch hunters in different colors depending on which silent sisters I had. I don't know. I left them black, and I think I was gonna do them in the purple that we used, but I kinda just want to do them with the pink. But the pink is such a pain in the ass to... Don't think we are. I don't think we're gonna do the purple still. Okay, we're gonna still do purple. I talked myself out of it. Success me. I like it when I figure things out. I think I was going to paint these belts a different color or something, because apparently I just didn't paint them on any of them. So it must have just been a thing that I was going to do. I must have had even worse of a lamp than because I freaking missed a bunch of weird spots too. I was really slack-assing on my painting when I came back. I was just fucking everything up. Like, what are you doing here? You just forgot how to paint. Which doesn't surprise me, I guess. Came back after like 7 years. I was like hurrying. I was like, I'm gonna finish these guys real fast. Yeah. Nope. Thanks for hanging out with me. I am Emmara Goddess of Blunder. I am gonna take a slight little stretch break for my back in about 5 minutes. It's not like anybody can hear me during that time period anyway, so you're not missing anything. But I do appreciate you sitting through the breaks. Do I just want to not do that? That seems like a really bad situation. Let's not do that. At all. That is not a good idea. I mean, I'm already going to have to do some more painting on the purples anyway, but I don't think I can do this without fucking this all up. Yeah, that was probably all a mistake. Let's not do that. I'm like sitting here, I'm like, I don't think I can paint that. As cool as it would look being painted, it's not gonna get done properly if I do it. Especially with this paintbrush, and I've already fucked this up enough. There's already enough fuckery going on here. I'm not feeling our music selection today. Really didn't know what I wanted to listen to anyway, but this is not it. Ah, man, they are looking pretty fucking cool. In about 2 minutes, I am going to go take a slight break. Unfortunately, my disabilities, my body gets in crazy ass pain. So I need to stretch every couple of hours. I guess not every couple of hours. I should probably be doing it every all the time. Anytime I get up. It's not the best. It unfortunately is constant pain. And this is not the most wonderful chair. I wish it actually sloped up more than it does. Like it doesn't go far enough back so that I can sit back. Also, painting doesn't help anything either. And I have to like slouch over top of this. Didn't have to slouch over this, it wouldn't be so bad. We are actually going to go get a cup of water for our paints as well, so I stopped using my mouth to do it. I just don't fucking care. I'm the reason why they have to have things written on stuff that says, do not put this in your mouth or ingest this. This will kill you. And then I'm like, everything kills me. What are you talking about? And literally everything I do is killing me. It doesn't impress me. Oh my god, why would we do that? Okay, I'm gonna go for my slight little stretch break. I will be right back. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll be back. God, man! You don't have to use your claws about everything. Ow. I'm gonna clean your eye, though. Dude, did you get hurt again? What are you doing? Stop fighting with people. Ow. Ow. What did you get? Dude. Stop fighting with people. I can't do anything about that. Yeah. Batty Cat has been rumbling with people. He just does what he wants to do, which is apparently fight with people, which I get. I do the same thing. I do the same thing, Batty Cat. Apparently we like to rumble. Do you like to rumble? I like to rumble. I don't like to rumble, to tell you the truth. I really... less interaction with human beings I have to have, the better. I would like to just skip that happening. Okay, you are done. We have these 3 that need to finish in. But we're going to do some Moxfield while we got my little man. Well, I got my little man. Yeah. We don't need to... It's much easier to do this than paint with you. I love you. One of the Fallout command towers. Why do I have an extra command? I feel like I don't have that this needs to go somewhere is what I feel like is supposed to happen. I feel like this is a thing that's not supposed to be over here, but also Maximus I needed to put somewhere too, I feel like. I guess we'll figure it out at some point. You gonna sit down? Yeah. You should sit down. Yeah. So, I'm Emmara, goddess of Blunder. Thanks for sitting through the ad break. I do appreciate it. It pays for me to exist. This is supposed to go in Judith. I don't know why that's over here. I know where that goes. I feel like I had places for most of these things. I think this Copy Catchers is actually supposed to be going in my Surveil deck. I feel like, I think I was actually, do I want to do, I kind of want to do my Surveil deck different than my Obscura deck that I was building. I don't know. Copy Catchers is fun, and it's a non-threatening card that can be threatening, which is my favorite kind of cards. I like it when people are like unassuming to things. They're just like, yeah, this isn't gonna cause me any kind of trouble. This isn't. There's so many other dangerous things on the board, so like a lot of times you can just get away with it. I don't know. It makes me laugh. You're so silly. What am I gonna do with you? So, I am Emmara, goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. I've been making content for like 4 years. I'm one of your former ambassadors for Dustborn and Estrad Remastered, Aether Drift, Final Fantasy, and Avatar: The Last Airbender. You might have seen my puppets or seen my cosplays at Magic Cons. What was the last at Magic Con Vegas where I was roaming around with Evil Gavin? You might have seen me doing that. You might have seen me dressed up in my Strixhaven as a Emmara, which is just me. I had my fancy professor outfit on and my fancy horns. That's how you find me, is I have my horns on most of the time. That's how I make it easier to find me. Look for the demon girl walking around. The unhappy demon girl. You find her, and then you'll be okay. I absolutely love the Fallout Vault Boy cards. I want more Fallout Vault Boy cards. I will just keep buying them if you keep making them, wizards. My rabbit man. I forgot I actually do have a place for you too. I don't know, for some reason it's not clearing itself sometimes now. I started doing this the other day. I don't know why. It is annoying. And it's random. Sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. And then I have to click an extra button. I don't want to click an extra button. I don't even want to click the couple buttons I have to click. Don't give me extra things I have to do. No, don't even want to do the things I am doing. I love that the talismans are all the freaking books from, or the magazines that you find. I love Fallout. Fallout is one of my favorite game series, so I got to do stuff for Fallout too. I had to do a bunch of stuff. This year I've done nothing, and I feel like I'm just floundering about. I'm so bored. I need things to do. I don't know what to do with myself. The Fallout Collector's bags are insanely pricey though. It's insane. Dumb. Sure, McMurr. Howdy, my love. I added an I to mine. I know. Not spellings. All a true story. I wish this guy was not the colors that he is. I wish that he was more colors. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of Golgari worms that I can't use, and black worms I can't use. So I can't use, like, Massacre Worm, which makes me sad. It bums me out. Oh, Batty, you're so handsome, baby. This was a clue-only card. What's in the clue bundle? It's an interesting fairy. You get to surveil a lot of. I mean, most likely you're putting more cards than that into your graveyard. I imagine so. I think I put this guy aside because I needed him for my Orgoyf deck. But then I didn't actually need him because I had a fuller one. I had a better version. You're silly. I guess we have to write more words. I don't want to write more words. Oh my god, my spine is not great today. Not great, my little fuzzy friend. Words are hard. Batty is stabby. Words are hard and Batty is stabby. Oops, I was gonna write that over there. Batty is stabby. You don't need to climb up there, sir. That water is not yours. I don't understand, you guys. Stop trying to drink my water. And Jody, I don't know why you're over here. Oh yeah, you were gonna go in a deck, I remember. This is all part of my surveil deck now that and there's my surveil man right here. I forgot that he was gonna be the leader of my surveil deck. My sexy Ian Malcolm. At least they knew that they needed to make this. That this needed to be a thing that existed. If anything exists in Magic the Gathering that needed to exist in Magic the Gathering, it is clearly the Ian Malcolm card. You guys need to get taken. I forgot that I'm only using sleeves for things that are over a certain amount, so I can just grab them. and put them in my binder afterwards. I'm trying to make my life a little bit easier. I mean, I guess I could do it well in sorting cards, but Captive Audience is one of my favorite cards. I love just blood going everywhere. Like, this is not part of her costume. This is just blood splatter going everywhere. These people are getting covered in blood. They're all in the splash zone at a Rakdos show, and it's wonderful. What? Captive Audience is worth money now? What's happening here? That wasn't a thing. Okay, now that we're cat-free. This Brewstyle, I will make something at some point. I don't have an Oxen deck. I just don't know if there is enough weird things I can do with them. I finally got a copy of this, and I was super excited because I was missing them for my pirate deck. And then I ended up buying a pack of Assassin's Creed the other day and ended up pulling another card, or getting the full art version, so I was like, well, okay. So now I have an extra version of this. They are really good. If you're doing, like, islands, do you have islands, or pirates, or vehicles? They're probably good for all those things. All sounds like things that they're good for. What was this? Oh, that was with Brothers War. It's the retro frame. 69 cents. Oh my god, this fucking album is just wonderful. I have nothing. It is the album that I didn't know I needed, and it's not even an album. I mean, it's a live fucking show. So good. Makes me so happy. It's 9 Inch Nails and Boys Noise, and technically How to Destroy Angels as well. And it makes me very happy. Makes me just want to. This is my fight music. Shouldn't need fight music, but I do need fight music for everything. I need fight music for fighting. I have a lot of fighting to do. Parasite. This is actually my content creator song whenever I think about content creators. This is us. Parasites. Some of us worse than others. Get myself in trouble. Hey, I didn't get into anything. I'm just simply saying we're not the best. Oh, Fallout. When did you happen? Did you happen before that? This is. I hate looking for fucking lands. No. Not. I need 308. Apparently I put all of these Fallout lands over here. I usually don't actually put the lands in my things, in my binders, because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna need these for things. But I only use the Fallout ones for Fallout decks, and I don't have any new Fallout decks to build right now, so I've already built 2 more this year, so I'll just not build anymore. And apparently, occasionally I can't figure out what I'm looking for. The Drowned Catacombs was also in. God, this album is fantastic. It just makes me want to run around doing stuff. I never want to do stuff. It's not true. I'm always doing stuff. I have too many hobbies to not be doing my hobbies all fucking time. I need to get the rest of the Animus cards I'm missing. I don't know. I think this card is all sorts of fun. It's fun for face down decks. It's fun for just making everything into assassins. I don't know. Okay. We added some cards. We're gonna do some painting now. We'll just bounce back and forth. I can do whatever I want because I'm an adult. It's not completely true, but commercially. Oh, a necromancer. Have you only been printed that many times? Once? That's interesting. I was gonna say, I was pretty sure you were actually more expensive than... Huh. Okay. That's what I thought, but also I didn't realize it had not been reprinted. Okay, we said we were done. I want to finish painting these today, so I can actually finish some more models this month. That's the thing, is I've been painting all month long. I just haven't been finishing anything. Okay, I gotta stop. Sorry. Apparently, I am just getting caught up in things. I am very disappointed this month. I was supposed to be going to do cool things and hanging out with friends this weekend. Unfortunately, finances and life have interfered with my life, and I'm not gonna go hang out with my friends or do anything. I have nothing to do for the next couple of months. I'm very fucking just... I wake up and I'm like, why are we doing this? Why are we waking up? Oh, no point in this. Then I'm like, oh yeah, I have a lot of hobbies. I should probably go do those. Let's just go keep busy so we forget that everything is awful. That's how I get through the days. I don't know. This is the most depressing morning stream you'll ever be part of. Other people do their fake happy and being all, and I'm just like, fuck everything. Everything's on fire. It's got more gold on this cape. Good fucking things up. I just have to do more repairs. I don't want to fix more things. Stop messing stuff up, you weirdo. It's weird, my site is so fucked up right now. There's nothing I can do about it, so... I don't have much more time to paint miniatures, so I need to at least finish my armies. Not that I'll be able to look at them, but... at least I'll know they're painted while I'm playing with them, right? I won't be able to see them, or what I'm doing. I won't be able to see the details on them. I'll at least be able to know what the units are, probably, right? That's probably a thing. Apparently I should not have painted these capes first, because I'm just getting paint all over them, and I probably could have. I think I have some more paintbrushes somewhere. New ones. I don't know. I paint so many guys that I go through paintbrushes crazily. And even when I take care of them, I still go through paintbrushes crazily, so... And sometimes I don't take care of them very well. I mean, I take care of them. but that's killing them. Should it be great when they use AI to use all of the ridiculous things I've said to make it sound like I said other things? I imagine that's eventually happened, right? How many times I've threatened people during Magic games? I'm gonna need somebody to go back and be like, ah, she said this on a video before. Okay, so she got some spots we gotta clean up. Man, I really enjoy Pixel Grip. Such weird, gothy nonsense. I don't know, gothy dance music. I honestly don't know what to say. It is. It doesn't know what it is. I don't know how to explain music most of the time. I just know I like it sometimes. I don't know. Betty is a stabby little man. He doesn't know how not to use his claws. He's always hurting me. He's always hurting Heather all the time. Always hurting Heather all the time. Now, is that also? That is. Ugh. It's also white. Apparently, I have a bunch of white that I gotta do. Ugh. Ugh. Disappointing. I don't want to. I thought we were much closer to finishing these than we were. But I keep fucking up more spots. I mean, it's the fun part of shaking. It makes everything so much more exciting. It makes painting that much more exciting. Did we not paint this part of the gun? That's pretty cool. Why did we not do that? That's weird decisions on my part, apparently. Unfortunately, I have to, like, do most of the gold. Ugh, there's so much gold to do. I don't want to do gold anymore. But the custodies are so gold. They got so much gold going on. Gold. I guess that was probably not going to be gold. Oh, Bowie. It's funny. I like this song one time, and just like, you're going to listen to this song for the rest of your life. I'm like, okay. We're not going to play any other Bowie songs. But I like other Bowie songs. You can play other ones, I will let you. I mean, I am afraid of Americans, but we're fucking monstrosities. David Bowie is like, yeah, you are. It's like, that's why I ran away. Oh, Bowie. Never got to see you, and it really makes me pretty bummed. I would have liked to see you. Johnny does want to suck on coke. That's a really weird thing to do. I usually just drink it. This song should just be our theme song. Not my theme song, but... That's pretty impressive of me. I couldn't even keep our shit in one place. Oh, you're gonna fuck everybody's life up. Anyway, we won't talk about the real world, even though it affects me every fucking day. Are we just doing these spears all this distance silver or in gold? Probably. I don't know why we're painting this instead of finishing the sisters. We got distracted. This is how we finish things, though. We just paint random things at random times, and then eventually we have a little bit here done, we have a little bit somewhere else done, and eventually we get done. And everything looks better the more it gets painted, so... They have fucking guns attached to their spears. How fucking cool is that? I love Warhammer so much. That is so stupid. Are we doing this all black? I probably should have done this pink, but I did not. I tried to give them all different armors. Try to do different paint jobs, even though like they're still uniformed, but I don't want everybody just to look exactly the same, especially since I don't have a lot of options for customization on the Custodes. They don't... I like the models, they look cool, they're big, scary monsters, space marines basically, but they're not really doing anything, they're just standing. And there's no really a way to make them look like they're doing anything, so that kind of bums me out. So, in about a minute and a half, I am going to go take a slight break and stretch my back out. Thanks for sitting through the ad breaks. Thanks for hanging out with us. I do appreciate you and taking the time to hang out, whether or not you're just lurking about, checking things out. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate you sitting through the ad breaks as well, as it helps fund the BlunderDome, which does not make a lot of money, so it's just here. It's not even that it needs to make money. I don't care. I could care less. That's not what I am here for. It's just nice to occasionally make some money doing the things I do and the amount of time that I put into things. But nobody really cares, so it doesn't really matter. Let us... I'm never gonna finish these guys. I wish I didn't have to redo all of the gold. That is probably the most frustrating thing, is that I had the primer so that I could make my life a little bit easier. The one thing is, I really didn't want to use Retributor armor anyway. It's not as... I don't know. I really like Balthazar Gold. It looks golder. That's a thing that something can be. It looks golder. I don't know, it's more what I imagine the church would use as its gold. Man, I really wanted to go see Health. I was gonna have to go to Detroit, which was the closest place, and I don't want to fucking go to Detroit. Sorry, Detroit. I've been to you. I do not recommend. Okay. I am gonna go stretch my back out. I'll be right back. What's happening, everybody? I'm Emmara, goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content when I'm not painting miniatures. I am never gonna finish. Never gonna finish. So we are painting some Sisters of Silence. This is a magical miniature morning with Emmara. That's me. I'm Emmara. I make content on the internet. I am a Magic the Gathering content creator. I am a Magic the Gathering online creator. I am a Magic the Gathering arena creator. I am one of your former ambassadors for many a Magic set, Dustborn, Aether Drift, Vital Fantasy, Innistrad Remastered, and Avatar The Last Airbender. I have been incredibly lucky. I've had a very good time doing my Magicness. I've been playing Magic for 32 years. I've been playing Magic probably longer than you've been alive. It's usually what the case is. I love Magic. I've been playing, as I said, for 32 years. I've played every format of Magic that has existed. There are some that I enjoy more than others. I do not play Standard as often. I do play on my phone, usually when I have nothing else to do for a couple minutes. Or you can catch me playing early access drafts. I do enjoy drafting. I don't know, I get bored with Standard because I'm just doing the same thing over and over again, and if I want to win, I have to use certain decks, and I can build my own decks and win and do things, but they're not as consistent if I want to climb the ladder or do things like that, so it's not for me anymore. Like back in the day, it was something I enjoyed, and I enjoy playing Magic, so I enjoy playing Standard for a couple minutes. I don't know how I got into this. Don't have to explain myself to you. I don't fucking like it. No, I do enjoy it. I only enjoy it though for like an hour or two, and then I have to quit and not come back for like a week. So I enjoy it for a certain amount of time until I don't. I don't know. I don't like the same thing happening over and over again, so that's why I do like formats like Commander. I am the queen of Plane Chase. If you didn't know, I am a big fan of Plane Chase. It is one of my favorite forms of playing Magic. I love the chaos of it all. If you don't know what Plane Chase is, it is a game of Magic where you have this alternate deck that has different planes of the Magic the Gathering universe. I don't know why I'm explaining all this, because you might not know what Plane Chase is, and you might want to be interested in it, and then I might be the first time you get to play Plane Chase. I've been so many people's first times playing Plane Chase. And now there are so many new people playing, so they might not know what Plane Chase is. I love Plane Chase. I think it is one of the funnest ways to play Magic. I don't know. I get bored repeating the same processes, as I said. So, Magic can be just the same thing happening over and over again if you're playing the same decks and things over and over again. So I like to see my decks do different things. I like to see new things happen. It's not the games that I repeat the same processes that I remember. It's those fun games where something fucking stupid happens that I'm just that shouldn't happen. And a lot of times Plane Chase can help do that. A lot of times, it balances games out. It makes decks that do things that they normally wouldn't do. I don't know. It's fun for me. I know some people don't like the chaos of it all, and they like Magic to be exactly what it's supposed to be, but how boring. It bores me. Anyway, that's just my opinion. It's probably not actually boring for some people. should probably check that, huh? My brain just was thinking something. Thinking something that I should probably remember when I'm done here. Go do adult things. Actually, I should probably just go look right now before I forget to. Don't want to. I don't usually go on my phone while I'm streaming. But before I actually forget about it. Sometimes I forget stuff. Did I take that off my main menu? That's weird. Okay. Well, that's things that have happened. Those are all things that are happening in my life. Oh my gosh. I love 9 Inch Nails so much. So, I am also a big fan of Warhammer. If you couldn't figure that out by me sitting here painting Warhammer, guys. That is way too much water. I watered that down way too much. Why did I think their hands were gloves? Oh my god, you fucking cats. Ugh. The sword is missing. Broke my sword. Broke my sword. Ugh. Ugh. Do I have any more versions of the sword? Probably. God damn it. You guys. That really fucking sucks. Guess I gotta fucking figure that out. I don't know. I don't have anywhere to put my models safely right now. Don't have any place to hide them from my dum-dums that keep hurting my models. Ugh, God damn it. Now I gotta fucking... I guess I gotta get more sisters at some point, and they probably will have extra swords. Grr. Cats. Cats, I am very unimpressed with you right now. I am anti-cat right now. I love cats. Right now, I don't love cats. Dog, you're my favorite. That's saying something. I am not a dog person. I like dogs better than cats right now. This is the only time this is ever going to happen. That's not true. It will happen probably again at some point. I probably will get mad at the cats. That's true. Daphne Velma screwed up a whole bunch of stuff earlier this week that made me very upset and made me sad. I had to put away a bunch of stuff into a drawer, and I was like, well, maybe someday we'll take these Warhammer guys back out. Thanks, Daphne. And she was like, you're welcome, Mama. It was either Velma or Daphne. I don't know which one. Both are little psychopaths. They are not well behaved. They do dumb things, and then they're really cute, and I can't yell at them most of the time. I want to yell at them. Oh, Lord. It is frustrating that this sword is broken. It makes me wonder how long it has been broken. I must have just not noticed. But I feel like I just painted it, so I feel like it was recently. My babies are known for just trampling through things. Oh my god. Stupid cat hair. Just 2010 stuff. Okay. You just play me some 2010 stuff, sir. I don't know what that fucking means, but you do it. And just play any bands from 2010. Because that's a thing we could do. At least for the most part, all this stuff is just gold. You don't really have to. Still have to paint it, but. Okay, so we have a lot of fixing of purples that we have to do. I'm gonna finish these, I don't fucking care. Yeah, I thought that's what this was. Anyway, got the gold done. I'm just very disappointed in this sword right now. Oh my god, was that not closed all the way? No matter how often, I feel like the pressure builds up in these or something stupid and opens them. Pretty sure I checked to make sure that everything is closed before I'm done, but apparently it just is not working out that way. That's gotta be all gray. I need that for that. Don't need that. I will need that. I don't think we have a lot of silver we gotta do, but I do need to do a bunch of silver on him. I think we're just gonna ignore him today though, because I feel like I'm gonna bite off too much and not finish what I need to finish if I start doing other things. Just work on the guys that you're working. I'm so pissed off about this fucking sword right now. Still angry about it. I should probably not. I should probably just move on to a different thing so I don't get pissed off about it. No, we're not going to. Instead, we're just going to get pissed off about it. Gotta concentrate for just a second here. Do I just do those in silver? Probably. Probably things that I'm doing. I don't know. We'll do all the silvers on these real quick. Luckily, it's nothing too complicated. Not too too many fixes that we gotta make. Really, the only thing that's silver on them is their swords. I could do a couple other details and highlights in silver, but we probably aren't going to, because I just don't want to. Seems correct. I don't feel like doing it. I'm not gonna fucking do it. What is this? What is this? This is weird. It's something weird from 2010. I mean, sometimes that's how you get me music. Why couldn't your sword just fall off like this lady's sword did? I like it when I find new music. It makes me happy. What can I just say? I do enjoy some music. All the music I listen to sounds like I'm just hanging out in a fucking John Wick movie all the time. And I'm here for it. I'm here for every second of it. I love that even like just the normal humans, like the fucking Silent Sisters, just carrying around swords that are bigger than they are. Why would you use a normal sword if you don't have to use a normal sword? I'm obviously gonna choose the giant sword that's like 8 feet tall. Why is this such a weird color? I wonder if I tried to paint it in. I must have tried to paint it a different color than I was using. And one more sword we gotta do. Now I'm kind of like, maybe we do that guy. Actually, we're gonna do some adding of cards to Marksfield in a second. So I am looking for some cards for Tom right now, so I need to find them. And this is the best way for me to do it, otherwise I'm just wasting time. I'd rather add cards to my Marksfield at the same time, so I'm getting 2 things out of the way. Even though we haven't found anything, and I know that they're in these boxes. That is why we're putting stuff in order. So I can actually find things. And so I can get rid of stuff, but land's a whole entire other thing. There we go. Sword. A sworded. Ugh, I should have painted this. should have painted this beforehand, but I didn't. Now I'm gonna have to repaint a bunch of stuff, but I'm gonna have to repaint a bunch of stuff anyway, I guess. Guess that's fine. I don't know why I didn't just paint this first, but I'm sure I was doing something stupid and I was like, well, I'll do this later, and then like, this makes sense, we'll paint this. And it was probably just because I wanted it to look cool. Like, this will look cool for right now until I have to fix it, and then it's not gonna look cool. And apparently I didn't do all of it? Oh my god, screw you. You're terrible at things. Apparently I didn't do this side, so I guess it's okay then. I just have to fix the other side, and I just have to paint this side. It's fine. Sounds about right. Definitely what I expect from me. You know, I'm just making decisions. I'm like, alright, we'll just paint this color now. I don't think that was the color I was gonna originally paint it, but it looks kinda cool. I like that chaos chooses that they don't care, and that aliens are just as cool as humans, and they're like, you can be part of our group, we don't care. You wanna hunt down people for me? Be my little lizard man buddy? I don't know, I hate the xenophobicness of the fucking Imperium. So I do like that the chaos is not that way. Not most of them, anyway. Good for them. Apparently we did decide that we were just going to paint the silver stuff on. I forgot what their name is. God damn it. I would like to finish my Red Corsairs this summer, which is on my list of things to do. Actually, finishing everything is the goal, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I will succeed. It's just a matter of time and finding the time to do it. Man, this lizard has a really cool robot arm. I want a cool robot arm. I don't know, if I had the choice to cybernetically enhance my body in all sorts of crazy ways, I would definitely be all over it. I would be like, yep, these are things that are happening. Prepare yourselves. Emmara is gonna have cybernetic legs and cybernetic eyes and all sorts of things that she should not have. Be bad for everybody. Let's just say it wouldn't be great. I mean, it would be great for me. I really wasn't sure what I was painting silver under. Oh, I didn't even paint the red on that side of her head. That doesn't surprise me. I'm noticing a lot of weird things that I didn't do on this model that I was like, oh, yeah, oops. Oopsies. do that in that color? Not really. Not really. I mean, we're still going to, but not super thrilled about doing that. Well, I think it's still gonna happen. It's happening. Okay. I talked myself in and out of it, and then we did it anyway. I still haven't completely figured out what I'm doing with some of the colors on this model. You know what? Let's just do this all in silver. Why not? It's just happening. Oh, there's already a break again. In about 4 minutes I am when I go stretch my spine out again. Hey. So depressing. So depressing. But thanks for sitting through the ad breaks. I do appreciate it. I gotta go stretch my back, probably go say hi to some cats. Or they'll come and say hi to me. One of those two things will happen. It's usually they come and say hi to me. I'm like, what are you doing? Just dicking around, mama? Yep. Correct. I'm just wasting life. Don't mind me, cats. I did forget some red spots on her too. I'm just making decisions here that I wasn't. I guess this is the colors that these things are now. Apparently, these are the colors I want things to be now. What happened is I put some paint on things and I was like, oh, that doesn't look too bad, and that actually breaks up some of the boring same colors we got going on. I want to make everything the same colors. Okay, in like 2 minutes, I am going to go take a slight break, and we'll come back and we'll do some more Mox fielding, add some more cards, since we'll have most of the silver done. Do appreciate everybody hanging out, lurking, doing whatever you're doing. Thanks for hanging out with me as I sit here and paint and do the things that I do. I had to figure out what else I'm doing today. I have things I need to do. I should probably go check and see if my pain medication got delivered. Probably a good idea. I don't need pain medication. It's highly overrated. Oh no. Oh no. The mayor is here. Hi baby. What's up? I love you. He's over here twitching. Like a little crazy little twitchy man. I love you. You're such a fucking cool cat. Oh my god, did you just put your paw in the silver? Come here. It's the mayor! The mayor man! The mayor man! The mayor is here! Your mama sees you! Your mama sees you! Love you, baby. Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay, I gotta go take a slight break. What's happening, everybody? It's Emmara again. It's a blunder. I'm back. We're doing things. We're painting minis. We're adding cards to our Mox field. I'm never gonna finish her. She looks so cool, though. I really like the blue. It's ridiculous. I went with the old Lizard Man colors. I like the old Lizard Men. Are there Lizard Men in Sigmar? I don't like Old World. I started in the original Warhammer Old World shit, so it's not my favorite. I don't have to sound so miserable about it, but it's not my favorite. So I'm Emmara, got us a BlunderDome Magic the Gathering content on the intermicwebs. It's a thing that happens. So I am adding cards to my Mox field so I can put all my cards in order, so I can sell things, and so that I can build decks and sell and save some time. Words. I was like, I don't know what fucking word I was about to use. A word? Something? I was gonna say something? Make sure there's no more. I know I just was throwing stuff aside from stacks. Make sure that there's not anything. Silly enough. Counterspell. Still a $3 card. Yeah. Check your bulk, I guess. That's what people say. At least that was a thing that people said. That was a thing at some point. I miss my friends. They're not here anymore. They're around, I imagine. Somewhere. Liquid Metal Torque. They're a $4 card. Silly. That's silly. I think Ephemerate is actually pretty pricey too. This is stupid. It's not the version that I am looking for, but I don't want to search for you anymore, so it's not that one. Is it this one? Probably. I guess. That's a $7 card. That's stupid. That's stupid. That makes me unhappy. And I know I have more copies of Ephemerate. So the Brainstorm is pretty pricey too. The Brainstorm is always pricey. I like that it's a giant cloud brain. Oh, is this the Secret Lair one? Not Secret Lair, Mystery Boosters. This is Mystery Boosters, though, from... Nope, not that one. Which one are you, my friend? Were you back before this? No. Maybe. I guess so. It's ridiculous. Also, Moxfield, what's going on? Why is that not clearing my spacebar all the time? It's annoying. Muse. You and your crazy guitar riffs and bass lines. Just, ugh. Good times. Ninja G-Powers. I will say that there are a lot of common cards and uncommon cards out there that are worth money. One of my favorite artworks of all Magic is Silver Warden. Oh, Pestilence. You were one of the first cards. Of my first 10 cards I ever bought was Pestilence. Not that one, but... No, that was that one. Oh, Whisper Silk Cloak. There are just certain cards, and I usually just set them aside Not just because they're worth money, but also because I use them a lot, so... Yeah, but, I mean, Beast Within is also always going to be probably a good card for... Which list version are you? Beast Within. 190. Was this one of the first mystery boosters, or was this might have been, actually, then. Nope. This list? Is there one of these? It's bad when that's on the list so many times. But there's so often there's just things that need to be reprinted that just don't get reprinted. So the list is a way to slowly put things onto the out there to the world. And the more new players we get, the more versions of cards, especially since Magic players like to hoard their shit, so often none of this stuff is going back out into the community. Man, it really makes me sad that I don't have any of those Final Fantasy Chocobo things. Cards. And it's a stupid thing to be sad about with everything else that's going on in the world, but... I gotta think about something else, right? Okay, apparently I don't know how to spell. So, anyway, I make Magic the Gathering content on the intermic webs. You can play if I'm a Magic the Gathering online creator. You can find me playing with the Breakfast Club every Wednesday, which is tomorrow. I don't know what our theme is. We came up with a ridiculous theme, but I don't know if that's actually what we're doing. If it is, then I'm going to have to reread what we wrote, because... I read it this morning and I said, that sounds insane. I am not thinking about this right now. That sounds like too much work for me to think about. Apparently, this is just a bunch of uncommon and common cards that I... Oh, this one has Miri on it. I really should not have this playmat on here. That... I actually have one of my cool playmats underneath this paint playmat, and don't really want to fuck it up. I would prefer not to. Curiosity, I hate you. You're a piece of shit card. Mainly because it is never for a good reason. It was somebody abusing it every time that I've ever had to deal with it, so maybe that's why. Oh my god, Decanter of Endless Water. Hey, I love Decanter of Endless Water. I have a stack of them because I think it's awesome, and apparently it's all paying off. $5 a piece? Yeah. I don't know how many copies I have of this. So many. It's a fucking common card. I need to stop swearing as much as I do. I can't quit swearing though, I'm so good at it. $15 on Decanters of Endless Water, baby. Everything's coming up Emmara. That's not true, ever. I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to record things later. Ugh. I probably should. I don't want to, though. Most of the time when I come up with something to record, it's just nonsense and I don't actually put any kind of effort into it. I don't have space to make I have to move so much stuff and do so many stupid things to just do normal. Oh my god, that's what I thought. An Ingenious Artillerist is actually worth something too. That sucks. I mean, I gotta go back through that box real quick. I had a feeling. It's a really good card. Bonder's Ornament is a mana rock that I like to use. It's not super terrible. Most of the time it does let me draw cards, because usually there's not anybody else that's using it, so I don't really have to worry about giving other people cards. And even, I guess, if you are using it, we're both pretty fucking cool, so I guess you can have some copies. I guess you can have some cards. If you're thinking like me and being cool, you can have some cards as well. Faithless Looting. I'm just assuming. You're still 69 cents. I was gonna say you're more than a lot of rare cards. Curiosity, I hate you. I hate that you just have one simple name. Other cards also share, so sometimes they're a pain in the ass to find. I love that Land of War Elves is also still a card that's worth money. This is silly. Just because they're all cards that I started playing Magic with. I love the artwork on this Land of War Elves, which was from Dominaria Remaster. Or Dominaria? Just Dominaria. It's just so good. Looks so cool. Lightning Bolt. There's a Deadpool Lightning Bolt. I didn't know that was a thing. I know that the terrible Secret Lair came out. I don't know. I love Marvel, but I love comic books. I do not love whatever that is. It is not for me. That's a lot of Faithless Lootings, me. Another Faithless Looting. More Lightning Bolts. Oh my god, I really like this Dina. I love the fucking artwork on it. Maybe I'd do something else with that one. I'm sure I have somewhere for her. Oh my god, this is a lot of the same cards. A lot of the same common cards over and over again. Burp. 2 Lightning Bolts. I'm rich in Lightning Bolts. Woo! Rich in Faithless Lootings. Not rich in Faithless Lootings. Someday I'll get all these cards added. Oh. Blech. Oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna add you two. I forgot I was adding you two. So I've been playing Magic for a very long time, if you didn't know that. I've been playing for 32 years. My collection will never actually be in order. The amount of Magic cards I have is insane, and I'm here for it. I'm here for every king second of it. I know what I did with my life. That's the important part, right? I know I did Magic stuff. I know I played Magic. And you know what I'll be remembered for? Nothing. Like everybody, I will be remembered for absolutely nothing I am doing. I am simply doing it because I enjoy it. Emerald Armor is one of my favorite cards too. I used to use this all the time as a kid. And I really like it. There's certain cards that I used a lot when I was younger, and I just enjoy seeing them. They make me happy. Do I need to have that in here? No. But you know what? At some point I might need it for something. I just like to see the artwork. And Devours. Bonders. Is that the normal one though? Oh, nope. Aha, that's right, I have another Bonder's Ornament. I'm gonna draw cards, and you're not gonna draw cards, you fools. If you see anything on my list, all my cards are for trade. I am always looking for things. There are certain things Emmara would really like. I use my Magic collection just to trade for more things. If I need Warhammer guys, or if I need Magic cards, like, I will just trade some Magic cards. If I could pay for everything in Magic cards, I would not be fucked. Unfortunately, that is not how the world works, and I am fucked. Oh my god, I forgot that Fiend Lash got downgraded. Fiend Lash is pretty fucking cool. I don't know. Got downgraded to an uncommon. Quick creature has +2/+0 and has a reach, and whenever a quick creature is dealt damage, it deals damage equal to its power to target player. Planeswalker, nobody wants to fucking hit that. It's kind of a, oh, I have to exile that. That fucking sucks. Sometimes I like making people have to exile something that I know that they have to get rid of, but there's something worse. I'm like, yes, enjoy, take the care of that problem, but this other problem is gonna just ruin your life. Enjoy. All That Glitters is one of my favorite cards. I use it in a couple of decks. Imagine that. I have a couple of enchantment decks. They all do different things. I don't know. I always try to make sure that my decks all do different things, because it doesn't make any sense to have a deck that just does the same thing over and over again. I try to give myself weird restrictions and different ways to build. Reality Shift, you're really good. I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't work out great, but most of the time it at least gets rid of a problem, and it exiles blue, which is not always something that you can find. Cultivate, you'll always be good for what you do. Green, you just do everything, and it's stupid, and I hate you. I hate you, Green. That's not true. I don't completely hate you. I do need you for things. I have decks that use you. Doesn't completely make me happy that you do everything, though. I hate that I have to make up weird restrictions to work with Simic and things like that. Otherwise, they just do the same goddamn thing. Sometimes I just put this shittier land fetch stuff in there just because I'm like, it's just gonna do the same thing and be annoying. It more just annoys me, I guess. Impact Tremors, you're silly. Impact Tremors was a common card that got changed. I don't know. Oh, it still is a common card in Foundations. Okay. Oh, Dragon's Approach. I hate you. I hate you so much. Impact Tremors, you are a pain in my ass as well. Dragon's Approach. I have so many Dragon's Approaches. I'm never gonna make a Dragon's Approach deck. I'm actually surprised they didn't reprint it in Strixhaven. Well, I don't know why they didn't, to tell you the truth. And that's the set that it was in. And this Dina is one of my... I really like the artwork. This is the one I was talking about when I was flipping through cards. I put her aside because I was going to make something with her. Yeah, at some point I probably will. At some point I probably still will. This guy is always like, oh, we're playing some music that's going to get you pumped. And I'm like, dude, no. I don't get pumped about anything. I don't care about anything. That's not happening. I was gonna say, I don't remember that snap. That's because I don't know if that ever came out. Did the Monster Hunter ones come out? I don't know. I don't know. Snap is still a ridiculous card that still is super expensive. Oh, you stupid Urza's block crap. I played Dirt Urza's block. I know how fucking stupid you were. Every one of those cards that lets you untap your lands was stupid and should not have happened. But that was the beginning of Magic. They were fucking everything up at that point in time. They didn't know what they were doing. They didn't know what mistakes they were making. They didn't realize Magic was probably going to be around this long. I feel like that is part of the reason why some things happened. I need to go get my guitars done and my bass. I need to make some music. Fucking. I don't know. I feel like I'm not accomplishing anything. And I am not accomplishing anything. I'm just hanging on by a thread. Just not great. It's not exciting. I guess it's kind of exciting. Nature's lore. Why are you fucking stupid still? $5? Nonsense. I hate having cards that I'm just like, why am I don't want to put this in a sleeve. Why are you $5? I don't want to put you in my binder. Stop being expensive, you dumb cards. That counterspell is really pretty. Oops. 81. Counterspells. Apparently I'm gonna have to go get another stack of cards. Apparently we're never gonna get to any rare cards today. Apparently that's not a thing. That Elvish Mystic is really pretty. I would like to finish these models today, but also I just don't really not feeling it. It's silly, but maybe at some point I will finish them today. Maybe, I don't know. I was gonna do some more painting, but my pain and my shaking is not great right now. It makes it very hard to paint on. I'm trying to guess which direction my hand is gonna go. Like trying to outsmart myself. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna fuck up and go this direction. Let's paint here instead so we hit the spot that we actually need to hit. So dumb. I don't know, I feel like part of having a disability is just trying to figure out how you're gonna fucking do the normal things that you used to do. Just dumb. Yay, we finished another stack. That's ridiculous. The foil is fucking that much too. It's always interesting to find out what cards are worth more money than they were before. Or what some cards are worth, and you're just like, what? Why is that worth so much? Can I reach the stack from here? Maybe. Without ripping my head off? Oh god, that's my head. I'm ripping my head off. God damn it. Head being ripped off. I do need my head for things. I do use it for stuff. In about 3.5 minutes, I am going to go on a slight stretchy break to go stretch my back out, and then I'll be back to continue doing this for a little bit longer. Oh, Caesar. The Kaiser. Which is just stupid. It's not. I refuse. I refuse to be part of that nonsense saying it wrong. $13? What? You definitely went up recently, my friend. That is not how you spell sin, but I guess. I don't remember. Some of this stuff, I'm like, why is this? I don't know where some of this stuff came from. I assume I was building something and then I decided not. Oh yeah, we were gonna build an avatar deck that used a bunch of avatars, but then I decided against it. I don't remember what happened here. That was me changing my mind about things. I do appreciate you all hanging out with me. I do appreciate you sitting through the ad breaks as well. Maybe you'll see a Taco Bell ad break. I love Taco Bell. I don't give. It doesn't taste great sometimes. It's wonderful sometimes. Sometimes it just hits that spot. I forgot that you're an avatar, my friend. God, Final Fantasy was so good. It was so good. Boop. I don't know where I'm gonna put you, Sephiroth. Probably somewhere, I imagine. Seymour Flux. This is a silly name. This was a bunch of avatars. Avatars. I'm still building a monarch voting deck. I don't know if I'm gonna use that in there. Maybe? I don't know. Who knows what I'm doing? I never know what I'm doing. I'm always worried that my wrong sound is playing. Got in trouble once, and now my brain is just like, are we fucking this up? In about a minute, I am going to go stretch my back out real quick, and then I will be back, and I don't know, maybe we'll paint. We'll see. We'll see what I feel like doing when I get back. We're probably just going to continue adding cards. So I do need to finish this. It's never going to get finished. There's just so much to do. All the souls are pretty cool. This one's pretty cool because it is a graveyard. Okay, everybody, I will be right back. This is one of my original Gaia's Lieges from my original Magic collection. Occasionally, I didn't get rid of everything, and I was like... Okie dokie, everybody, I will be right back. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks for sitting through the ads. I'll be... back, everybody. Because I was like, ooh, cats! I'm very easily distracted. Welcome back. I am Emmara, Goddess of Blunder. Magic the Gathering content occasionally on the internet when I'm not talking about cats. As one should be always talking about cats. I think that's a thing that everybody should be doing all the time. So if Theros... Soul of Theros, was it 2015? Huh. I guess I just don't have any copies from then. For some reason, I was thinking that it was just a card from online. But apparently, I am wrong. So welcome back, everybody. I'm Emmara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. This is also a card that I didn't realize was in a different set. Apparently, I don't know anything. Apparently, we're just learning things right now. So, I am a Magic the Gathering content creator. I've been making Magic the Gathering content for over 4 years now. I am also Magic the... I should drink water! Water! It's actually a good idea. I do not drink enough water. I live off of energy drinks so that I can continue existing. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure I would just be asleep all the time. I would never, ever be awake. I don't really want to be awake. I love that the collaborative upkeep is you gain control of target land you don't control. And then you get +1/+1 for each land you control. That's a stupid card that makes me happy. And then when it leaves, each player gains control of each land he or she owns that you control. In a 5-player or in a 4-player game, sorry, 4-player game. This is silly. I mean, it's 7 mana. Most likely you're not getting it out early or anything, but I am completely here just to steal everybody's fucking lands. You don't need your lands for anything. What are you using your lands for? Land stuff? Probably. You don't need that though. I need your lands. Alright, we're gonna do some painting here. I am gonna keep my Gaia's Legion there. That was one of my original cards. Most of the time I don't keep things that are under a certain price on sheet sleeves, but... Oh my god, Moxfield, stop not erasing things. This is a new problem that I am not happy with. If you couldn't tell by how upset I am about it right now. Don't make me angry. Don't like being angry. Also, oh my god, so many copies of the same stupid cards over and over again. A lot of counter spells. Factor and Fiction is not worth anything anymore. It used to be worth something, but not no more. Thought Vessel, you are worth money still. Blech. Unfortunately, they're different Thought Vessels. Ugh, this is a bunch of cards I don't want to go through. Maybe we're not going to do this right now. Well, my god, that's so many counter spells. Why do you have so many counter spells? Stop countering people, jerk face. Oh my god. What else is this? Is there more stuff that's the same? Those don't need to be in there. Factor Fiction, no. Another Blur. Those guys are cute. Pest Infestation. Destroy up to X target artifacts or enchantments. Create twice X 1/1 black green pest tokens. Ew, that's a space from Edge of Eternities, but that actually is pretty cool for Strixhaven stuff that just came out. Anyway, I haven't been to distracted. That is a lot of counter spells. Good lord. You just not want people to play Magic? That's not very nice. You know what? All these lands. These need to just... I don't feel like dealing with these right now. This is just all stuff that is going in, that will go index at some point. I mean, lands are something that go in Magic decks. And I have so many of them. More Feldhorn Elves. Stay up there. How did all these land... I'm assuming these lands all got over here because I was building something. Or I took something apart. Most of them are like retro lands and things, so the things I will use. Herger of Urborg, I was actually building something. She was going in my Black Cat deck, I do believe. Preordained, apparently. Get out of here. Okay, that stuff can all go up there. Oop. Stupid cards. Feldhorn Elves, Ponders, more snaps. And Baller. Okay. We're gonna do these counter spells and then we're gonna do some painting. Too many counter spells. How many of them are the same? Okay, 4 of those counter spells. So silly. I guess they're not counter spells. 4 of you. I could retire on counter spells, right? Probably not. It's funny, it was an uncommon on Modern Horizons 2. And then I was like, no, it's a common Guardian. What? I mean, $18 in counter spells, isn't that a thing? So silly. Anyway, we're gonna do some painting now. We spent the whole entire last break doing that. I do want to finish this, so... I tell you that they're gonna shoot. Should we just do this purple? I don't know what the fuck we're doing. I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. Okay, we're gonna do all the purple. Part of me wants to do the white first. We have a couple of spots that do need white. I hate fucking white though. I don't think we have white over here. Oh, we do have Clorax over here. That's fine. I don't remember if this is one of my shitty ones though. I have so much trouble with white paints. Thank you. Come on, white paint. Why do you gotta be such a pain in the ass all the time? They're so sloppy. They're so... Ugh. It's annoying. Ugh, I went for like a 3-mile walk yesterday. My body does not like walking. We got back and I was just like, well, guess this is the end of my day. So we're doing the white scrolls on my Silent Sisters. This is a miniature morning with Emmara, where, yeah, occasionally we're painting miniatures. Occasionally we're doing magic stuff. Most of the time we're talking about both of them. Sometimes we're doing Lego stuff. Sometimes we're playing video games. Most of the time I just play video games by myself, though. I usually don't stream them most often. Most of the time because I'm in the living room. And that is where my partner usually is. And as much as I like annoying her, I don't, because then she yells at me. So, I don't enjoy annoying her. I don't like being yelled at. just like to go about my business and not be yelled at. That's something I enjoy, not being yelled at very often. I get yelled at a lot, though. For somebody who doesn't want to be yelled at, I get yelled at a lot. The thing is, we did all the gold on here, and I'm still going to have to do the other gold afterwards over to add texture to them, which sucks. We're never going to finish. I'm like, ooh, we're almost done. I'm like, no, we're not. This is never ending. Now I'm like, do I have white parts that need to be done on my lizard lady too? I don't really want to do them. Let's try not to ruin. I figured I was gonna get white probably on purple spots that I needed to redo anyway, so it's like. So, I am also a Magic the Gathering Online creator. If you didn't know, we play every Wednesday and we play different theme games. You can usually catch us playing at 9 p.m. Eastern on all of our channels. I play with Bones of Calavera cosplay, a world champion cosplayer, and one of she's just fun. She's one of my favorite people. She is a Hispanic Magic the Gathering content creator. They have won multiple Magic the Gathering cosplays. They do some really awesome other cosplays for other games and animes and things as well. I also play with Chris of One More Game MTG. The Pauper King is a big supporter of Magic the Gathering's Pauper community and commander, Pauper Commander, to be specific. They do charity streams. They work for Magi Kids, and you usually can find them at almost every convention that's going on, teaching Magic the Gathering to the next generation of folks that are coming up in the community. I'm a big fan of Magi Kids. I wish I had something like that when I was a kid, so I am a big supporter of them and what they do, and also Bones works for them as well. So you can find either of them at conventions most of the time. And you can usually find that I'm at as well most of the time. And you can also find my lovely, lovely friend Bear Claymore of the Sylvan Scholars, one of my favorite bringers of the CEDH. They are a big believer in teaching that CEDH is not just the same boring shit that we see most of the time. And it's not a bunch of drama and fighting all the time or terrible things happening. That there are good parts to it. And then also not every deck is a one-turn wham bam thank you mankind game. And that you can actually do other things in CEDH and still compete. And it's a wonderful place, the Sylvan Scholars, to learn how to play CEDH in a non-pressured area. That's pretty much the only place I ever play CEDH. I know I'm going to have a good time. I know that if I don't understand a line or a combo, that they will teach you, and yeah, that's how Magic should be. I don't know. You can't possibly know everything, and even after playing for so many years, and basically, I could be a judge for the most part. There's things I don't know, but every once in a while I have questions, but there's a lot going on in Magic the Gathering that you can't possibly know everything. And that is where fine folks that do know everything can help you. There are some judges that I am just always impressed with, and I'm just like, you know so much nonsense. Good lord, you crazy folk. I hear you. But you don't get all the O's, X's, and O's. You just get. I forgot an O, so that's what you get. I do want to say thank you for hanging out with me. This is my little program where I sit here and I do whatever I feel like doing while I have some free time. Do I have to go do real people stuff soon? Yes. I don't want to go do real people stuff, though. I don't know, if I could just get away just painting and doing magic stuff all day long. That's the dream, right? Just let me hide in my house and do magic shit. I'll come out for conventions and to hang out and play with my friends, and I'll just go back into hiding. Don't want to offend anybody with me existing. I'll use my own bathroom. My cats don't care. But my cats are also pretty cool. My cats don't care where I poop or shit, but they also don't care where they poop or shit sometimes either, so... I caught somebody else using an area that they should not be using, and I'm not happy about it. Cats. I am not happy about it, and if I find out who's doing it, I'm not gonna do anything about it. I'm gonna complain about it, but I'm not gonna do anything about it. Do I want to do these? Wait. Kinda wanna. I don't want to make it completely just brown, so I guess this is what's happening. I'm just making this more difficult for myself. I'm like, I'm almost done, and I'm like, no, we're not. We're gonna add something else to this. Actually, let's not do this with this paintbrush. Let's not do that. I forgot all these weird little tiny scrolls that they had. And then I almost forgot this one. I swear. This is the reason why we got the white out, was to take care of this problem that we forgot. The problem is I painted a lot of them gold, so they look like they belong there. And I'm like, nope, that's not where that's supposed to be. You messed that up. You silly, silly gal. Ugh, I'm so mad about her. So mad about her fucking sword. Every time I see her now, I'm just gonna be angry about it. Never gonna be happy again. And I didn't finish that either. That's fucking weird. Guess I'll probably just do it the other gold. There you go. Let's do you, I guess, since you're out. Since you're out. I gotta figure out what... a couple weird white spots, or red spots I need to work on her. She's got weird jagged teeth, too. They're weird spots. Come on, white, don't give me problems. You're going on perfectly fine. I just watered you down, though, after cleaning you. Don't want her teeth to be completely white, though. So I'll probably do a little bit of yellowing or whatnot on the teeth as well. Probably... those are probably things that are happening. I did all of her claws in gold. I don't know, I like my gold claws. I gave a lot of people gold claws that I have. I think I'm doing her pants in red. I did her armor in red. And then I can do the straps black. Yeah, that's probably what's happening. I'm still trying to figure out the rest of her colors so I can finish her. she's got, like, weird hair, but I was doing those in gold, too. Yeah, that's fine. That's what's happening. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out, I guess, when we get there. Okay, let's actually do this one. Let's do the purples and fix the purples that we messed up. Oh my god, I haven't opened this in a long time. This is the purple that I use for most of my other units and my Dark Angels and my Raven Guard. Yeah, we're pretty much just cleaning stuff up that we messed up. Just need to be careful not to mess anything else up. And then we don't have to go back over more stuff. Let's fix the things that you messed up the first time. And then don't mess them up again. Or mess them up again, and then you have to do them again. And then we just keep bouncing back and forth between the two colors. Mess this up, redo this. Mess this up, redo this. Oh no. It's fine, we got this. Dude, we got this though. I say that. Unfortunately, this purple is not going back over top of this gold that we... Apparently Balthazar gold is very bright compared to this dark purple. But it's okay, we got this. I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna fix these problems that I've caused. The problem is I leave Emmara with many future problems, thinking that she's never going to get to that point where she's going to have to deal with those problems, and then she does. She gets to that point, and then she's like, oh, shit. Guess I shouldn't have fucked that up, huh? Good job, me. Excellent work. This is also the purple that I use on all my Adeptus Cerritus as well. We will have to do some redos of... She's got some gold that I need to hit and some red that I need to hit. Even though that's probably just going to end up being... she's fine. We don't need to redo that. I'm just giving myself excuses that I don't have to redo things. It'll be fine. Once we ink it, it'll just go over top of it anyway. We'll fix the problem by not fixing the problem. They do look cool. Glad that they're finally almost done. They've been sitting around waiting to be finished for a while. I wish I was better with the capes and things and actually able to paint the way I was painting when I was younger, so I could actually do some of those. So if I just not even paint that, that's fucking stupid. This would look really cool if I actually could do the border gold on this cape, but I don't have faith that I could do that. Not anymore. I think I will shake way too much and just fuck it up, and then we just have to repaint this cape again. And I don't really want to do that. That's no fun for me. Not a big fan of redoing things. It's one of the reasons why when I'm playing video games and stuff, like if I have to redo something multiple times, I'll just probably quit for a while. Doesn't happen very often, but I do not like repeating the same process over and over again. And a lot of times, since I play everything almost almost everything on the hardest settings. I always end up having to redo things, even when I don't want to redo things. Hi, baby. What's up? Meow. How is my little one? How are you today? Yeah. Okay, so all the purples I think are fixed on this model now. Even the purples that I just didn't even fucking paint on them. So they are like, look, it goes like, there's just like whole entire sections of this cape that I must have been using my awesome lamp and not seeing anything that I was painting. I really want to get in this spot, but I don't know if I can without fucking this up. We're still gonna try. We kinda got there. Well, we didn't F it up as badly as I thought we were going to, so I guess that's always a positive. 2.5 minutes, another break. That's fucking stupid. I am gonna go stretch my back out and then we'll get back to painting these. I am gonna finish them today. I don't fucking care. I'm so sweary. Good lord. I have to get it out of my system so that when I am hanging out with my nieces and nephews or children, I'm not just swearing. I'm very good at swearing, though. I do appreciate everybody hanging out with me. We are gonna go and change our music up. What do we listen to today? I don't fucking know. We keep changing things. Eh. Do something random. I don't know what that band is. You do whatever you want, DJ man. You're gonna do whatever you want anyway. I almost keep hitting my deck box. Stop trying to paint your deck box. Do not want it that color. And of course, it's my white deck box, so if I do paint anything on it, I do want to say thank you for hanging out with me, everybody. I am going to go take a slight break to go stretch out my back, and then we'll get back to painting and talking and chatting and doing all that other shit that we're doing. I'm so sweary, as I said. At about 40 seconds, I am going to go stretch my back out. Go see if my pain medicine got delivered or not. I'm going to have to call them and see if they even actually sent it out. I'm hoping they send me my pain medication, as it's been a couple of days since I've been on it. It's not great. Okay. I'm gonna go stretch my back out, and then I will be back to do some more painting. I'll get this done. I'm gonna get these ladies done. Which I guess makes sense. What's happening, everybody? Maybe I'm back. What? No, I'm back. I'm back. What? Maybe I'm not back. Anyway. It's me, Emmara, Goddess of Wonder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet when I'm not leaving my paints open. So we're doing some painting right now. I'm trying to finish these before I have to actually go do other things. I probably should be going to do other things right now, but can I get this in here without fucking this all up? Probably. I'm going to try anyway. Anyway, I am Emmara, Goddess of Blood, Dreaming Magic the Gathering content on the internet. Thanks for sitting through the ad breaks. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me, just in general. This is my miniature morning with Emmara, where I do whatever I feel like doing. We were doing some mox fielding and adding some of my collection to my mox field so we can sort things. So that's nice. We're getting things done. This is usually just my reason to actually get shit done what I need to do. It's just sorting my collections. It makes my life so much easier when I'm building decks and things. I haven't really been building anything. I don't have a lot of new stuff that has come out, so I haven't even been able to build new commanders or anything, so I've been slacking on my building processes, which kind of bums me out. Not even kind of bums me out, it fucking bums me out. This is very disappointing. I was making so many decks every month. I enjoy making new decks. I don't know, I don't usually buy singles, so unless I trade somebody for things that I want to build right now, haven't building anything new. When Marvel Superheroes comes out, I'll probably go rob a bank or something so I can buy some. Is that a thing? Do people still do that? I don't know. I feel like that's not a thing that anybody does anymore. Or do I know? I don't keep track of what's going on in the real world. So, I mean, there are people just robbing places. There's not usually people robbing banks. It's usually politicians and things. They're the ones robbing everything. Which is fine. We like it that way. So I'm painting all the purples on these Sisters of Silence right now. I really should not have this here. I'm gonna fuck this up. Just move it over at least. And part of me is like, am I just trying to fuck it up? Like, you know that you're gonna mess it up. You should just move it. I hate when I know I'm gonna do something and then I just don't fix it. Like, you're obviously gonna get paint on that. Why aren't you just keeping it there? Like, you've mentioned it multiple times. A lot of times, if I mention something, I think my brain just does it. It's like, you might fuck this up, and then I'm like, yep, I'm just gonna do this on purpose. My brain is like, oh, you're just saying I'm gonna do that? I'm just gonna do it. Like, I obviously know what the problem is going to be. I should just not do it. Playing some weird music that I've never heard before. what are you doing over there? I hate that I know what you have done by the sound of the thing that has fallen and smashed. That I know what you have ruined. That's very annoying. I know when I'm done here, I'm gonna have to go fix that. What are we listening to? I really wish this wouldn't have been gold that we got on top on this cape, because it is not. This purple is not having it. We're gonna have to use the other purple as a highlight to go over top of it, just to get rid of the places that we've messed up too badly. I guess we could just do another layer of the same purple, but I don't really want to, because that means I have to keep it out. Yeah, figure out what's for dinner tonight. Ugh. I hate planning dinner. It's not an interesting thing to me, so my brain is always just like, ugh, I gotta do this every day. I guess I would have to make more decisions about what to eat if I ate other meals. All I eat is dinner most of the time. 3 meals a day. What is this, America? Oh, wait. We don't eat 3 meals a day in America. Not normal people. Can't afford that. It's nonsense. Alright, so I think we're gonna do the reds next. There's a couple red gems and things we gotta do. I feel like I should get my other paintbrush out when we do that, though. Man, there's so much cat hair on these models. I always say that, but some of them are worse than others. Things, I guess. We're getting there. So, I'm a Magic the Gathering online creator. I am a puppeteer. You can also find me on Wednesdays playing Magic the Gathering with my friend Tom live, where we play some Magic the Gathering Commander Duel, and just one-on-one Commander games, basically. There's some kitchen table Magic where we test out our decks, and we just play Magic. To tell you the truth, I really do like playing one-on-one Magic. But Commander, I don't know, still more interesting than normal formats of Magic to me. If you've ever just, I don't know, I used to watch, like, modern standard, like, tournaments and things, but then they took them away for a long time, so I just stopped paying attention. And at some point during that time period, I just stopped caring. So now I'm just like, I can't keep interested in it. All it does is make cards more expensive for me to buy for my commander decks, which makes me angry. almost done with the purples. We got 2 more. And then we'll do the reds. And then we'll do the golds and the highlights on the gold. Concentrating, don't mind me. So I've been playing Warhammer for a very long time, as well as Magic. Most of my hobbies I've been doing since I was a child. The main reason why you get to play these games is because I was playing those games to make them exist still. I like to take credit for that. Everything is cool. It's just the stuff I was doing. Do you want to do some highlights or dry brush the capes? Do you want to dry brush their capes? We'll see. We'll see if we actually get to that. And then I gotta glue her sword back on. Ugh. I'm hoping it just goes back up. I probably should not have painted the sword in the spots that I did. I'm pretty sure I messed this up. Would rather get the purple on the gold than get it on the white. The gold, I still need to do the highlights, so I can just fix it. That's what I thought this was, but I was not sure. I have not been paying attention to anything that's going on in 11th edition of Warhammer. I don't know. I have not had the attention span to enjoy my hobbies, I guess. I love my hobbies, but sometimes I just don't have the energy for them. I guess it goes for life in general. Sometimes I just don't have the energy for life. Do I want to dry brush this? Probably. I forgot the gold on the back of your legs, too? What the fuck? And I forgot the gold there? What the? You're fired. Sewing is fun. Hate that I missed some spots on there. Not the first time today that we've run into things that we forgot to paint. I need to go do? I need to be smart and move my models when I need to, and just flip them around. But sometimes just the angle that you come in with the paintbrush can make a big difference. So we've been painting these sisters as silence feels like forever. Technically, it has been kind of forever. I had started painting them like years ago, and then I just didn't finish them. I had originally built them for my Imperium / Witch Hunters. And then we just didn't finish them? I don't even know why. I'm sure something stupid came up. I probably got new models. So most of the time that's what happens. I'm like, ooh, new stuff. I don't have a very good attention span. Sometimes I get distracted. Might be that ADHD brain that I got going. I don't know. Bipolar 1 does not help anything attention span wise. I am not gonna paint that all fancy like I could. I love that it has these like ornate features, but those on the cape are very hard for me to do. And I just know that I will mess it up. So it's better just not to fuck it up. At least I know my limitations most of the time. Ugh. Yay. More painting done. Woo. Okay, so now we're gonna do the reds. Which is just a bunch of small spots actually. Start. I don't think we have anything too complicated. Even though she does need her grays, which I think I'm gonna do the gray on her before we do the final gold on everybody. I need a much better system for my paints and things. I just looked at that and I was like, that's a giant clusterfuck, you weirdo. Just make everything more difficult for yourself. Someday I would like to see the killers. For the gems, we'll use that paintbrush. For this, for the bigger spots, we'll be here forever if we do that. I don't want to be here forever. The seat is uncomfortable when I need to go do adult things. I gotta actually go put clothes back on. It's so silly. Most of the time you always see me in this stupid / pajama band shirt just because it's nice and comfortable. And I'm at home and I don't really fucking care. What anybody thinks of what I'm wearing means zero shits to me. Actually, most things mean zero no shits to me. I can't even act like I care about. So many little gems. Sword. I probably should not have done what I just did. Okay, let's do a bunch of little tiny gems. And probably forget some. That seems to be what we keep doing. The problem is, so many of them I did in gold, just because I had to do gold around them, so I was like, well, we'll deal with this later. And now some of them are gold, and I just don't notice them when I'm going back over. I would love to make all of these little ones, these little tiny dots red, and make them gems, but I'm looking at them and I'm like, that's not a good idea. That is a terrible idea. You do not have the skills for such things, you weirdo. Okay, I would like to do her hair back in red. You have any other reds? Okay. Get the wax seals. I'll do those all red. Today. We'll probably finish them today. That just probably won't be on stream. Probably just won't be the stream. So I probably should get off of here by 3. Nice job, me. Sometimes I'm impressed by my painting. Sometimes I paint something and I'm like, that was a good job, you. You probably should not have been able to get that in there the way you did, but you did. And there's a whole bunch of movies I want to see this summer. I do like movie theaters, as much as I hate people. And I hate dealing with them and seeing them. Every once in a while, I have fun conversations with strangers and things. Sometimes people like to talk to me and not say terrible things. Sometimes life is not completely terrible. Every once in a while, I meet new folks and we bond over. Usually it's because we're at movies and things about comic books and things, and then we talk about them. I like talking to people about me. I can become your best friend if we just talk about things that I like. Otherwise, I probably will get bored and just wander off. This is usually the other thing that happens. You know, like, this is of no interest, and I just wander off. I have no interest in this. That's one of my favorite things about being at MagicCon and stuff, though, is that I get to talk to people about magic. We get to hear their stories and how they got into magic and what makes them happy about magic, and I don't know. That's what I feel we should be doing, but I don't know. I'm not. What do I know? Probably not much. I know nothing about Magic the Gathering, the hobby, or anything. I'm gonna have to write down what colors I used for all these models. I have so many different armies that I use so many different, just slightly different colors that this is a slightly different red than the red that I use for my other Space Marines. Or for my other Imperium guys. They didn't have the red that I needed. And so I was like, well, this is close enough. And I was like, well, I guess I'll just work on my Custodes instead. And they can be this red color instead. Unfortunately, I do need the other red, which means I gotta go to one of the stores around here, and hopefully they have the... Unfortunately, the red that I use is also the red that everybody is using for these new orcs, so that's kind of fucking my situation up. You goddamn orc people. Stop having orcs. Don't stop orking. I love orcs. They make me happy. They're so stupid. They were one of my favorite factions to play was my orcs. She's the one who needs the gray. I would at least like to get all the reds on here, and I think that's probably where we're gonna stop for today. At least for now. And then I can do the golds later. So many gems. Why do you have so many weird gems? Killing me. I love it. I'm complaining about it, but I love every second of it. It breaks up the gold. I hated that I was gonna do so much gold, and I thought about actually doing them in different colors. Thought about making completely pink armor, but that ruins. I don't want to make it silly. To each their own, but that's just not for me and my armies. I wanted to make sure I did the pinks on my Custodes, but I want it to be like the main color. There's so many weird gems. Can I get that? Do not shake so much. I feel like I'm playing like Operation all the time. Like you're trying to get into this small little space and put this little dot in there. Can you put this little dot of red paint in between here, maybe? Dumb. We got it in there. Yeah, I thought I was done. I was like, yay, we finished it. And then I was like, oh, she's still got more gems. I thought about doing the gems in a different color, but the red is what we've been going with anyway for all of our other gems. So. painting done on my custodies today, but I am not going to take another break, so I will still be here rambling during this break so I can finish this red before 3. As much as I would like to go stretch again. I wonder what that Lego piece goes to. Can't believe I forgot to do the fucking reds on there. I know I said I wasn't gonna do any more of these guys, but apparently forgot to paint some of these chords that I have painted on everybody. This is way too catchy. It's catchy and fucking weird. This is very inappropriate, so I cannot sing it. I mean, it's inappropriate if you don't like. Me, on the other hand, I am in for whatever is happening here. Okay, this is not what we were gonna do. This is not helping us finish by 3 o'clock. So much painting to do. Stop painting things you don't need to be painting. I love pixel grip way too much. This red is ever so slightly different than the other reds that we've used. I wish I knew how to make OBS stay my video where I want it to be, so I could actually make a better usage of this area, camera-wise. Not that anybody can hear me, but I'm almost done painting all the reds on here, which I will be done for right now. For today. At least streaming wise. I do have to go do adult things and go make some money. Fuck. Well, I Life is depressing. I don't want to go do things. I don't want to go deal with people is my fucking problem. Hanging out with people that we have like interest in, we're doing things that we like, and those are the things I enjoy. I have to go do real people things and act like I give a fuck about things. That's why I'm miserable. Play a human being. I don't want to be a human being. I don't want to be a real girl. Don't want to be doing things I don't enjoy. I should probably go for a walk today. I don't want to do that either. Is there anything I actually want to do? Not really. Back from ad breaks? Probably. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe we're back from ad breaks. Maybe we're not back from ad breaks. That's what I thought. I felt like I probably forgot something somewhere on this model. Just because I saw the other one on the other model, I was like, it seems like a spot I probably missed. And then apparently I missed another one on this one. Ugh. I don't want to try to paint the gold there. Why did you get the red there? You're the worst. Okay, those are all the gems on that. She doesn't have extra gems. I don't know why I keep... It's like the second or third time that I've looked at her and I'm like, she doesn't have any extra things. She's the one who's got a bunch of gold spots that I freaking forgot. Which is annoying. It's like, please do not get that on white. I cannot get that red spot. That's not happening. That is clearly not something I can get to. I would need the tiniest paintbrush ever. Her hair is flowing. My hair used to be so black that it was just such a pain in the ass to ever give myself any kind of cool colors of hair. Tried to have red hair a couple of times. I'm sure if I actually spent hundreds of dollars to go to like a professional salon that actually could dye my hair properly, it probably would be different, but that was not an option. And now I don't need to have different color hair. I have no one to impress or be cool. I used to be a scene girl. I don't fucking care anymore. It's too much work to try to look nice or look the way I want to look. And now I'm just like, whatever. No thanks. Emmara has no time for such shit. I don't know, I used to spend hours getting ready
sitting uncomfortably in 90-degree weather and leather and fucking nonsense. And now I'm just like, why did we do that? You were so miserable and sad, but we were really cool looking. Actually, we're probably just terrifying to just normal people. Was probably actually happening. We're probably not nearly as cool as we thought we were. But I did like scaring the normies.
Normal people are so boring.
Sorry, normal people. I do apologize that you're so boring. That's not true. Everybody's interesting in their own ways, I guess. I'm so feisty. I'm so tired. I've been up for way too long today. I mean, we're almost at 12 hours of being awake. Not happy about it. Has not been pleasant. Do appreciate everybody hanging out with me. I am going to be leaving here soon to go do some real people things. Ugh. Probably going to go pet some cats, actually. That's probably what's going to happen. I mean, I am going to go do other things, but I'm going to pet cats first. My poor babies need my attention. I love my babies. They're so great. I should do her silver before I'm done. I forgot that somebody else does have a gem on their cape, too. You know, silly as I had not heard orgy in years. Now it's constantly. They're like, you need to have some more orgy in your life. I'm like, I guess I do. I mean, I would like to have an actual orgy, but I will listen to the music of orgy too, I guess. I guess that's the thing. It's not as cool. Hi, Lando. What's my little Lando doing? That's my little boy. That's my boy. I love you, Lando. You coming to find me for things? What are we doing? Oh, you said no. I'm out of here. I love you, though. Wherever you went to. Trent, there's nothing you can't do, my friend. The last 9 Inch Nails show I went to was just fucking magnificent.
This last fucking concert was just fucking amazing. Ugh. Who is the other one who has a gem on their back? The last one they pick up, huh? Nope, none of them? Am I just making this up? Maybe it was just the one that had a gem on the back. I don't know. Apparently, I just don't know. Actually, we are going to do the slate ground on here because I do need to dry brush it later. That way I don't have to wait for it. And then all we have to do is the gold and do the inking. So at least we're almost done. Not exactly done, but at least it's getting there. That's the other brown we have. This fucking album. I could listen to this all day long. I don't know why I would want to. I don't wear hats, but that is a pretty cool hat. Black dad hat. What does that even fucking mean? A hat that's only worn by dads. That's weird. Okay, I got it. Just so mad about this sword. You know, I find it kind of think I remember it being broken a while ago, so it might not have been a new thing. I think it's a thing that the cats did to me before. I do need to get another Cray to do some dry brushing. Okay, you need to calm down. I could listen to this album over and over and over again. And there's not even an album, which is ridiculous. I mean, it is now, but that it was just a weird Nine Inch Nails album that I didn't know we were getting. It's probably one of my favorite Nine Inch Nails albums now. I fucking love Nine Inch Nails, so I have favorites. What is it is finished with Nine Inch Nails? Got some more music that I like, but that's good because that's exactly what I asked you to fucking do. This is so feisty. Don't say stupid things, stupid DJ man. I will just get angry and then I will yell at you. He still can't say Nine Inch Nails right, which is stupid. Don't want to get any gray anywhere I'm not supposed to. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I am Emmara, God as a Blunder. I will be heading off here in a moment. I do appreciate you hanging out with me. Thanks for sitting through the ad breaks. Thanks for putting up with me. I'm just here rambling and painting. It's not super exciting, but you know what? Whatever. I don't really fucking care. It was gonna happen no matter what, so this is what happens. I was gonna sit here at my computer and paint, so I may as well just be streaming it, right? I will be back tomorrow night with some Magic the Gathering Online with the Breakfast Club at 9 p.m. Eastern, where we're going to be playing some theme games of Magic the Gathering on Magic Online. And it is always delightful. We have a lot of fun. We're just... we do not take ourselves seriously. We do not give a fuck about most things. So it's just usually us having fun. And that's what Magic should be. Oh my god, I don't understand people who get serious about this fucking game. Like, I just want to play Magic with my friends, meet new friends, talk about Magic, and that is what I'm here for. You can also find me on Thursday, and we will be playing some one-on-one EDH with the Tomedy, my friend, my buddy, my helper, Monkey, my puppet who is not a real boy. That should just be Tom's official designation. My puppet that is not a real boy. My puppets are more real than Tom. So I am a cosplayer, I am a puppeteer, I am one of your former ambassadors for Innistrad Remastered, Dustboard, Final Fantasy, Aether Drift, and Avatar The Last Airbender. I've been playing Magic for like 32 years. I will be at Commander Sealed here soon. We are playing Magic the Gathering again on Sundays. I am the Queen of Plane Chase. I do enjoy Plane Chase and other alternate forms of Magic the Gathering, which I will be forcing on you
whether or not you watch it or not. You don't really have a choice. I will still be doing it. Because it doesn't really matter to me. I am here to hang out, play games, spread my love of Magic, and if you enjoy it, I would love to have you. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. This has been a magical miniature morning with Emmara. We're going to go see if there's anybody on to go stream over to, because some of the times some of my buddies from the UK or from Europe are on, so we can always go over there and spread the love. I do appreciate you all hanging out with me, doing all that fun stuff that we do here at the BlunderDome, which is Magic stuff. We're almost done with these. We're getting there. Let us go see who is on. Did I not bring my phone over here? Phone, where did you go? How am I supposed to go raid somebody? Name. Let me go see who's on, I guess. Let's go here and see who's on. Furball Farm is on. Joe is playing. I don't like that. I don't like the things you do. Let's go visit our friend Joe of the Cherries. He is working through a bazillion games. He enjoys doing games. He is my buddy. I miss Joe. I think he's back in Buffalo still. I think that's the break. Joe of the Cherries. Let's see if this is... stuff it. I'm trying to copy this. So I don't have to... Oh, IHOP, that looks really good. I'm seeing ads now. So we're going to head over to my buddy Joe Cherries. If you don't know Joe, Joe used to be part of the Nitpicking Nerds. Joe is good times. He's one of my friends that I enjoy hanging out with and doing stuff. Apparently it just doesn't want me to write that. Okay, cool. Let's see if this works though. Let's see if this works. Aha! We did create a raid. Woo! We're gonna go right over to Joe. Say hi when we get over there. My one viewer. I appreciate you, one viewer. You're the best. You're my number one friend. I love you. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. You have a good evening, everybody.